Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to do is we're going to do a simple Perl chatbot. So this is very simple, and I've also included a login here. So to use the login you will need this on board, term read key. So if you've not already got this installed, you can install it by using cpan. Okay, we're going to start off with the login part of it first. So I've created a scalar variable called username, and I've assigned it to ABC Dave. So that's my username. I've created a password here called ABC321. So that's the password. Then I use the print command to print out a message to the user telling the user to enter their username. So the user will enter this username, and then we do the chomp and the scalar variable my user, which I've assigned to standard input. This will take the input that the user types in above. Then we print out a message telling the user to enter the password. And then what we do is we use this module here, read key, and we type in read mode, no echo. So no echo means it won't print it out. So when you type in the password, you won't see anything. It's been hidden. Okay, then what we do is we get some more input off the user. So we create a scalar variable called pass, assign it to standard input. So the user can type in the password there and it will not show up because we've used the read mode in no echo. So at the bottom we've got read mode, and then we switch back to normal here. So after that you can see anything. So that's been switched back to normal, though it doesn't really matter here. Okay, then we're coming on, we're going to use the conditional if because we've got to evaluate a few things. So if the user is equal to username, so if what we've typed in here, user, is equal to that username, and the password is equal to the password there, so if they're correct, we print out a message to the user, both password and username are correct, and a new line there. And then we type in intro here because that will take us down onto the next subroutine called intro. Or else, if that's not the case, if both of those are wrong or one of them's wrong, we print out a message to the user saying either the user or password is wrong or both, and the new line. And then I've typed in here exit, so we will just exit the program basically. Okay, we're down onto the next subroutine, which is called intro. So basically we just print out welcome to Perl chatbot here. So that's the title of it. And then we use the print command to tell the user what to do again. So we're asking the user to launch a chat. So it's yes or no. So you've got to type in Y or N. So again, we created a variable called start, assign it to standard input because we want to know what the user wants to do. We'll come down onto the conditional again. Okay, so we've got if LC here. So this is lowercase. Start is equal to Y, so we will reduce everything to lowercase. So if we type in an uppercase Y, it will be reduced to lowercase. And if the entry is Y, which means yes, we will go down onto this next subroutine here that I've created. Or else, if it's not, again we'll print bye to the user and we will exit the program. Okay, now we're into the chat. The chat is pretty simple. We're using a while loop here and a value of 1, which will just keep repeating until we do something. So until something else is typed in. So we print out you and we've got the username standard input. So you type in something there. The username lowercase user. So if user is equal to hello, the bot will print howdy partner. Else if the user is equal to how's it going, we will print just great. Else if the user is equal to bye, if you type in bye, the bot will print see you soon, bye, and then we'll exit this loop using last. Or else, anything else, the bot will print I don't understand. So we should call the program with intro here. So let me just zoom out a little bit on here. So we're just going to, I'm just going to bring it over here a little bit. So I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. So Launch the bot. No. Okay, that's it. We've gone. Okay, let's run the program again. Okay, let's just put that over there. Let's just make things a little bit bigger. So I want to launch the bot. Yes. Okay, so it's me. So what am I going to type in here? Let's have a look. So let's have a look. I'm going to type in hello. And the bot types back howdy partner. So I'm going to type in simply how's it going to the okay, so I'm going to ask the bot how's it going. Bot says just great. Okay, and it's going to be a short conversation, so I'm going to end it with bye. Okay, and the bot says see you again, bye. Okay, so we've just exited that. So there you go, folks. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. I hope you enjoyed that. And remember, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? There's a subscription button below. Make sure you hit it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.